So before we dive right in, Abe, you got anything to welcome everyone with this week?
I'm not doing housekeeping.
Okay. We're going to dive right into housekeeping.
I don't like that
week.
I was given the option of doing housekeeping either. That's your thing. We thought about its existence, so you're owning.
We did. I own my housekeeping, and people seem to like it. Okay. So there was a lot of reaction to the engagement issue last week.
So there was much discourse.
A lot of discourse about whether or not men should wear an engagement
ring. So
ring.
is Rafi going to wear a MANgagement ring?
I actually have so much to share. I did a field study.
Okay, please tell.
I asked my boyfriend, and I asked some of his friends that are in relationships, and all of them said absolutely not. We will not. And I was like,
oh my God.
And I had them listen to like the clip, the shortened version of your podcast, because they claimed we don't want to wear MANgagement rings. And I was like, any band, like even just like whatever your wedding band would be, it doesn't need to be glitzy, because you know, MANgagement ring might be giving glitz. And they were like, no, we're not married yet. Like, it's just not traditional. It would be weird. And I'm like, what?
That's really interesting.
And then I said to Rafi, I was like, well, I have to go around, like, being claimed by you, like a year before we get married. And he was like, okay, then fine, I guess I won't be buying you a diamond ring. And I was like, that wasn't the
Rafi's
intention.
rebuttal.
Rafi, I'm going to say to you, Raf, that was not the answer.
He gave a little sass, but I asked him and I asked two of his guy friends, and they were like, no, it's just like not the tradition. It would feel weird. And one of them said that he wouldn't wear it because it's like a jinx. And I'm like, that seems like a cop-out.
That's so interesting, because I would think that your generation is so evolved that you'd be like, you know,
I
it's
feel
not
like
property.
you keep saying our generation. I'm sorry. You keep saying our generation is evolved.
It is.
The most amount of the biggest supporters of Trump are like Gen Z white guys. I don't know where you keep getting that impression.
I know a lot of evolved young people, and I would think that it would be considered equal. Like, why wouldn't you wear just a silver band or a gold band? Like something really minimal or not even metal.
Yeah, just anything to indicate like, oh, I'm committed.
Like,
but have you ever
together.
seen a guy wear like a non-metal ring?
I have. Okay, so I worked at a jewelry shop in Provincetown, which did a lot of male engagement rings, and the guys love this, like, I mean, it is kind of metal, but like it's
black?
A black tungsten ring. But they have like these, you know, like silicone jelly rings for like the guy who can't be responsible for a metal ring.
I'm back at I was in Provincetown working at a jewelry store, and they had a lot of male engagement rings.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting.
Yeah, so I learned...
Yeah, because how do gay guys propose to each other? There has to be a ring.
Yes,
so,
I'm with you. I think this is
learned
interesting.
So much. So the store I worked in specialized in like you creating your ring from scratch. It's like a custom jewelry store. And I learned so much about like some guys really do want different stones embedded in their ring. And they don't think of that as like so feminine. I mean, could be thought of as feminine to some people. But I mean, after I saw all these like gorgeous rings that they wanted, it's really not a gendered thing. It really was just beautiful. And they specialized. It was like the place to go in Provincetown for a man to propose. And
I gotta say, the gay
appointment.
community ahead as always.
Yeah.
Well, but that's
way ahead.
But in the case of two men, they would have to have rings to symbolize that, because what else are they doing? Then they would both not be wearing it.
Or two women. Only one person could wear whoever proposed could give the ring. I mean, why does it matter based on gender? Not so much.
I found that like so many couples came in and they wanted like matching.
Yeah.
They came in with the intent like, oh, we're looking to get engaged. Maybe not one of us is going to like surprise the other. We want this ring. He's gonna have, it's the same setup of cascading stones. He's gonna have sapphires and he's gonna have emeralds.
Cascading stones.
Natalie, we can tell that you're in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
So clearly this struck a chord. So
Yeah.
we've had a lot of discourse about that. So I wanted to point
I
that
actually
out.
haven't heard of any man listening to the podcast say that they would want to wear a MANgagement ring.
I should have asked Dad if he would have worn it. I forgot.
Dad
to ask him.
is going to say yes, obviously.